Well, hello, my beautiful Aquarians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-June right through to mid-July 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first, and then I'm going to follow it with a Celtic cross just to see who is coming in your way. So let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of at this time? Can you please show them the way? Okay. We have a lot of cards just popping out there for you, which is really wonderful because it does mean change is afoot. Now, your first card there, of course, is the Clover. So this means destiny is intervening in your circumstances right now. And your end card there is, of course, the ship. Now this represents the journey, and as you see there are 2 gondolas indicating 2 people, their journeys aligning and coming together. So is there love coming your way? The answer is yes, but let's go individually to each card. I feel like you're focusing on turning your luck around in life at the moment. There's a lot of change going on for you. This is the equivalent of the Wheel of Fortune card, and it's your protagonist energy. So I feel like some of you are trying to end some sort of habit or repetitive cycle in your life in order to effect some level of change. But also I feel there's this turning point for you where things are starting to shift in a different direction. And I mean, it's number 2, which of course is the High Priestess energy. So I feel like some of you are opening the door to the subconscious mind, really asking yourself those bigger philosophical questions. What it is that you want in life, what it is you want in love. And really this is also about reprogramming your brain, okay? It can be when you are asking questions like, how are you showing up for yourself today? What are you learning from yesterday that you can implement today in order to influence your tomorrow? Also, I feel there's a bit of a review going on in your life right now so that you can stop accepting something that you feel has run its course, or stop doing something that perhaps you feel is wasting your time. Or basically, you know, it's you kind of rewriting your personal narrative. So I feel some of you are really desiring change right now and opening yourself up to new invitations, new places, new faces. And basically, I see all change happening here for you, but you are affecting change. As you do that, I feel, you know, destiny and fate are intervening to put you in the path of someone new. Now, I will go to the Celtic cross just to see who is coming your way. But I can see there with the bear that you've been through a lot. I feel like you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. This card, when it's in the resistance position, it can indicate that you've had to prioritize doing life right now. And perhaps love has not been 100% your focus. But the bear can indicate that you're someone who is self-sufficient. You've had to be strong in life because you've had some difficult path or difficult journey that you've been on. And, you know, I feel you are someone who doesn't need anybody, but you are looking for a high level commitment. I mean, the bear can also represent a lot of you have been focusing on your projects, ambition, tasks, whatever they are. I feel right now that you've been bossing up in your own life and showing up for you, but you need someone who is strong enough to walk by your side. And I feel there has not really been any opportunity for you to meet anyone who has that spark, who has what you're looking for, is someone that you feel is destined to be with you and also is strong enough to walk by your side, but also has integrity, someone who is in it for the long term. You may have been with a person in the past who tried to control you in some way, or was not really mature enough to know what they want, because of course the bear is in the resistance position, but it will go into the upright. Some of you have literally withdrawn from the dating scene because you've just almost like given up, or you've been protecting yourself because you just feel like there's no one really sparking your attention right now. So why would you waste your time? You may feel that the dating scene is kind of oversaturated. Some of you, I even feel like there's this little giggle, like dating scene, yeah, whatever. I'm not even getting involved in that. So I feel, there is a restlessness here. I feel there is things that are changing. And I feel some of you, not all of you, but some of you are really looking at a toxic cycle of repeat that has been playing out in your relationships. Now, it is number 15, which is the devil card energy, but as it's in the reverse, it means that you're liberating yourself from feeling stuck. So some of you, it could be that you're just finding it really hard to change your circumstances and open yourself up to new experiences or new places and new faces. But some of you may have actually attracted people in the past who either had addictions or who had codependency, obsession, lust, people who sort of like mistook lust for intimacy because they were running away from a part of themselves that they were not willing to really face. They were not emotionally available for you to have a long-term relationship with them, and they could never offer you the love that you truly deserve and desire. And some of you, beautiful Aquarians, and I'm sending you a huge hug out there, some of you may have been in very abusive situations in the past, people who tried to manipulate you in a certain way, and I feel like you are just leaving that chapter of your life completely behind. But although you don't want to revisit it, some of you may have been influenced by it, and what I mean by that is it may have shaped who you are, and you're very strong because of those experiences. However, it may have made you feel hesitant about getting into love, or, there may be a mistrust about opening yourself up to that level of intimacy because you fear that perhaps there will be a repetitive cycle there. But I see that you're moving on from that. You've learned lessons from that, and now you're noticing any red flags. But with the new person who's coming in, there's stability. I feel there's a long-term relationship on the horizon for you, and I feel this person who's coming in, they are steady, they are true blue, and they are looking in the same direction as you when it comes to love. So we have that anchor. So it's someone who is emotionally available, but also someone you think about settling down with, someone who feels like home. It just feels like it's organic, it feels natural, and there's an energy about this person, this new person who's coming in for you. They feel very familiar. Okay, so I feel this energy of, they just feel, now, don't get me wrong, I don't feel like you need to be protected in life or in love, okay, but there's just this feeling of safety, knowing where you're at with this person, knowing that they want a long-term relationship and they're not being really inconsistent or indecisive and making you feel like you just don't know where you stand. This person, I feel like they want to settle down, and when you meet this person, you instantly feel that this is where you belong with this person. And we've got the tree there. So of course this is about grounding, it's about planting roots, and it's also about someone joining your family lineage. But with the tree present there, I feel this is long-term. This is a card of longevity. It's a card of an organic process. And I feel like your ancestors are actually almost like vetoing people in your life, saying, nope, that's not the person. Nope, that's not the person. So if you feel like you've been on hold for a while, I'm getting this sense that your ancestors have been like, you know what, it has to be a very special person for my beautiful Aquarian, and that's not right. That person's not right. So I feel like they've been guiding you towards the one, and now the one is coming in for you, okay? So I feel like your ancestors approve of whoever this person is that's coming in. Now, with this card, I'm actually seeing like a shelf full of books. Now, of course, this card can represent knowledge and wisdom, so it's someone who's mature enough to have had a life, who knows what they want. But the books that I'm seeing on the shelves, and there's lots of them, they're all like travel guides. Okay, so this person, I feel like they're very well traveled, or maybe they used to be a travel guide, or maybe they aspire to be in the travel industry in some way, or maybe you do. I mean, I'm getting this energy of, that they are either well-traveled or they have planned some travels ahead. I'll tell you the books that I can see. There's one, Borneo is what I see, Thailand, Japan, Malaysia, Europe. Okay, there's loads more, but these are the ones that are in focus that I can see at this moment in time. So I feel like this person's very interesting. They've been and experienced a lot of other cultures, and I feel this person, they just feel like ready to settle down. So yeah, please take it as it resonates. I also feel like you will travel lots with this person, but I feel like they're very interesting. They've got a lot of experience. And also, I feel like, you know, they search for beauty in the world. Like, this person's going to take you to the nice places, to the best places. They want to show you off, not in an egotistical way, but I feel like next to you, they feel really proud that you and them are together in the future. That's what I'm feeling here, okay? Now, also, I'm getting another energy coming through from that card, which is branch out a little bit. I know that's such a pun on the card, but I'm being given this energy of you may not meet this person in your typical circumstances. So some of you may be implementing something new or doing something that changes your life in some way that actually puts you in a new position to either experience new events. I mean, these could be festivals, invitations, travel. I'm not really sure. So please take it as it resonates, but I will go into the Celtic cross just to see if I can pinpoint a little bit more energy. But with the ship there, for some of you, I mean, I've just made the connection. I'm a bit slow today. I made the connection just now that maybe you're going to meet this person traveling. Maybe that's what the books are about. But I feel more than anything, when you get to know this person a little bit more and you go to their home, they're going to have a lot of travel guides, okay? Because that's what I can see right now. Very organized, this person as well. They're in alphabetical order is what I'm seeing. But I was just seeing like... it's almost like the way I'm seeing it is like different books were being highlighted to me rather than I can see them all in a line. Okay, so I feel the energy that I'm being given about this person, they're quite organized. It seems to be in alphabetical order. Okay, so yeah, let's move on from that energy. The ship, it represents the journey of love and life. Okay, so I do feel that, you're going to meet someone and eventually when you meet this person, you're going to have a wonderful relationship, but you may even relocate with this person at some point. Now, I don't feel it's going to be like just for retirement. I feel you and this person, you may actually decide to relocate quite quickly in the relationship. So, and by relocate, it doesn't have to be another country or another state. It could be that, you or them find a neighborhood that's in between you and your family and their family. It feels very much like you are equidistant to people that really matter to you, but at the same time, there's a sense of adventure of discovering a new place. But ultimately, I feel two people, they align and they come together. So your overarching energy, basically this is your lifetime energy, which is telling me that, I feel like you've been through a lot. You're very protective, which means some of you may have gone through a difficult experience when it comes to love, and you may have been disappointed by somebody, maybe even heartbroken, and you kept love at arm's length for a little while. But I feel things are changing for you right now, and you're being aligned with this new person who's coming into your life. So let's go to the Celtic cross and see a little bit more detail. This is the detail of the next 6 weeks. So let's see what's going on there for you. Your first card there is the 5 of Wands. You're challenging yourself. We've also got the 9 of Wands, which tells me that you're pretty exhausted. A lot of you are kind of fed up with the dating scene. You may feel it's oversaturated. You may have been disappointed or feel that people are very transient. It's almost like you've been discouraged from looking for love for a little while. And with that 9 of Wands there, it can indicate some of you are heartbroken. The wounded warrior. We have the Knight of Swords. We've got the Moon energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? I think they want that card, but I'm not going to take it unless it pops out. So can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? We have the Ace of Cups. So yes, love is coming in. The universe is divinely orchestrating a meeting between you and someone. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? I'm actually being given a song, just randomly. And a very famous song. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. Very famous song by I was going to say Journey, but it's actually Foreigner. Maybe that's a Freudian slip there. Journey. Maybe some of you are going traveling, or the travel guides. Journey. It might be a connection there. I'm not really sure why I've said it like that, but it's actually a very famous song by Foreigner. So again, that indicates someone overseas. So perhaps someone is from overseas and you're going to meet them, or you are going overseas and that's where you meet them. But ultimately, I mean, a lot of positive cards here. We got a Four of Cups, which means some of you, you know, just when you're least expecting it, the universe is stepping in to put you in a position to meet someone new. But also we've got a Page of Cups here. So there are messages of love coming in. We've got the Ten of Swords and we've got the King of Swords here as well. Okay, so let us get to your first card. And the first card there is the Five of Wands. It's been challenging. I definitely see that things have been a little bit tense for you. I feel this is about you doing your life. I feel, you know, you've had a lot of pressure on you to focus on your responsibilities. I feel also there's just a lot of people out there right now. You may actually feel like everybody, there's such a oversaturated dating pool that you may feel that it's just everybody trying to show off in some way to be like, look at me, because there's so many people looking for love and you're just like, I'm not about it. I feel like you're stepping into the magnet stage of your life where you're allowing the universe to bring love to you, but also you're taking some form of initiative. Now, the Five of Wands, it is actually a really positive card because it can indicate that you are brainstorming new ideas for yourself to get yourself out there in some way. And I don't mean that you're actually going like speed dating or something like that. I feel it's more about you challenging yourself to come out of a comfort zone. You may feel that no one really has that spark, but you're doing something for you. Could be something competitive. For some of you, it could be that you're doing a charitable event, or, you know, going on like some sort of marathon. Some of you, it could be that you are in training for something, whether you're studying or physically training for something, because the Five of Wands is a card of training, or, you know, almost like putting yourself in a position to challenge yourself. So, I mean, I'm just being given an energy as well. Some of you may go out for drinks with a friend, for example, and you catch someone checking you out, and your friends kind of go on, go over there, you know, challenge yourself, just do it. And you're like, I can't do it. And they just go. And you just like, be bold and daring. It feels like a dare for some of you. And that may not resonate with everyone out there, but I feel, you know, there's this energy of you kind of like thinking that you're going to go and do this dare, but actually the person then comes to you. Okay, so that's what's coming out there as well. But ultimately, this is your starting card, and that indicates challenge. So I feel right now, you're under a lot of pressure in your life. I feel that you have responsibilities that you have to adhere to, and love really hasn't been 100% your focus because it's not in the predominant cards here. Now, the Nine of Wands can also indicate that some of you are healing after a very challenging time, whether that's you were in a high-level commitment and there was a separation and you're wounded, or whether some of you have been unwell and you've had some level of treatment and you're just not up to putting yourself in a situation to meet someone new, or whether you are just taking stock of life and just finding that things are a lot of pressure right now and you just have no space for love. Whatever it is, I feel that, you know, this challenging situation is going to pass for you. The Nine of Wands can also indicate that you're reevaluating circumstances, that yes, it is hard, but if you don't make some effort to put yourself in a situation to meet someone new, then love is not going to smash through your window, roll across the floor, and just join you on your sofa. So I feel unless you're doing like online dating, or you're trying to go to events with friends, for example, I feel it's been super difficult for you to find love. And don't shoot the messenger when I say this. I just get this energy of you kind of reassessing, like, how can you put yourself in a situation to transform your circumstances? And even though it's hard, the Nine of Wands says you're not giving up on this, okay? Now, also, I want you to be aware that there's an energy here of you having a call to faith, okay? I feel like, yes, you have not given up on love 100%, but I feel like now you're stepping into the realm of possibility. You're someone who's very passionate, and I feel one of the lessons that you were meant to learn in this lifetime was healthier boundaries. So I feel that's something that you've been learning since you've been single. But that Nine of Wands, I feel like you're pretty exhausted, and life has been pretty like busy, and I feel you're trying to create space for love. So If you're in a period of healing, whether that's emotional healing, closing chapters out in your life, or whether that's physical healing, whatever it is you're going through right now, honor your emotions, because this too shall pass, of course, but when you feel the moment is right, that's when the universe will put the right person on your path. But looking in the next 6 weeks, I would say that you're going to be talking to somebody new, okay? Your below you card, basically, is the moon card. So some of you are feeling really hesitant, a little bit unsure about the future. Also, some of you are going through your shadow self. You're really looking at the lessons that lie within. You're looking at your fears, you're looking at your hopes, your desires, and you're trying to overcome any anxiety, or some of you may be shy, for example, because this is a card that indicates your emotions fluctuate. Sometimes you're like, I really want to go out there and find somebody. I really want to be in a high level commitment. And then the next moment you're like, you know what? I'm too busy. I haven't got time. There's a chaotic energy. Everything's going a little bit awry. I just need to focus on my plans right now and just do me. So I feel right now there's an energy here of you digging a little bit deeper, getting to know yourself, really on a journey of personal development, but also you're developing your spiritual gifts, your intuition at this time. Intuitively, when you meet this new person, you're going to know they're the one. It's instant. As soon as you meet this person, you're just going to know, okay? You know, sometimes people say, well, I don't know how I knew, I just knew. This is how you're going to feel about this new person coming in. So I feel like there is some conversation happening with you and a person. And some of you have already met that person because we have the Knight of Swords in the past position. So if you're currently talking to someone new and you're wondering where it's headed, I feel there's this energy of, I mean, I got to be honest with the cards that are coming out, right? We got the Ace of Cups here, the Four of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So this can indicate that some of you are not completely satisfied with the way things are going. It just feels like it's nice, it's a nice relationship, but it may not be picking up pace, or it may not feel like it's heading in the direction that you're hoping for at this time. There is a change happening in this connection. There may be a slight pause or break between you and this person, but I feel like you could rekindle this at a later date. However, I feel like you're going to have a choice. I feel like there's someone else coming in. So, you know, if you're talking to someone at the moment, I feel someone new is entering the mix as well to shake things up a little bit. And I feel like you're going to know who you really want. At the end of the day, your heart is going to shout really loud when you meet the right person. So if you're questioning this person to see where you feel it's going right now, then perhaps your answer is in that. If you have to question, it kind of means that you're feeling a little bit uncertain, and the right person will not make you feel uncertain. Now, of course, we're all complex humans, and, you know, everybody's busy, and I want you to be aware that the right person is going to make you a priority. Okay, so I do see that you and this person, after a slight pause, both of you have an honest, open conversation and really display whatever it is that you want in the relationship. You are having a very sort of mature conversation, and that can lead to you and this person kind of knowing whether you're on the right page or not. But because there is a Page of Cups kind of being entered into your life, I feel like there's like a new romantic interest that maybe will capture your attention. But follow your heart, because your heart knows the way, okay? Now, for the rest of you who have not met anyone just yet, the Knight of Swords indicates you're going through some major lifestyle changes right now, and you're trying to take action to influence your life in some way. This feels very much like a promise to yourself to be very goal-oriented, but also to take the courage to put yourself back out there to either go to new invitations, new places, or put yourself in a position to do something for you that you're really happy with, that really like sets your soul on fire, and as a result you meet someone new because of it, okay? This feels very much like an abrupt change, that you're having the courage to move towards finding what fulfills you, because what is opposing this card is the Four of Cups, and that can indicate that some of you have been disappointed in love before, but you're not allowing it to discourage you. And for some of you, if you are healing from a separation or a divorce, for example, I feel like it's really important to recognize that the universe is about to bestow upon you a new person. And I would keep your eyes peeled, because the Four of Cups, we'll get to it in a moment, but it can indicate that whilst you're busy thinking about a situation that isn't going your way, or when you were last disappointed in love, or having the conversations, the woulda, coulda, shouldas in your mind about somebody else, the universe is ushering someone else in. And they're basically saying, are you ready for love? Because here is someone new. And we've got the Ace of Cups. This is what is above you, and this basically indicates the universe is stepping in. There is divine timing here, and Ace of Cups is the start of something wonderful, a romantic potential with you and a new person. I feel this is an opportunity for love. This is someone where it could be love at first sight. And I also feel, as I said, when you know, you know. And as soon as you meet this new person, because the energy I've got coming from this reading, the majority energy, it's like almost like 95%. And I rarely get it like that high. I feel like 95% energy right now for my beautiful Aquarians. You do not know who this person is. It is new, whoever's coming in, okay? And this is the one that your ancestors deem is perfect for you, okay? Now, of course, the Ace of Cups, it's a card that it's almost like you know in your heart and soul when you meet this person that they are someone who is going to have a profound impact on your life, and vice versa. But there is someone new entering, and it is the beginning of something truly special. This person is romantic, they are kind, they are loving, they're a good listener, is what I'm seeing here as well. And they're very generous, this person, whoever's coming in. I mean, listen out for that song, because it's playing again. Now, I kind of didn't really know what my guides wanted me to say about that song, apart from the fact that it was by foreigner. So either it means someone is from abroad and you meet them, or you're going abroad and you meet them. But it could also indicate, it's like this person really shows you what love really is, unconditional love. Perhaps that's what it's all about. Maybe it's a song that you're going to hear over the next coming weeks, and it plays just before you meet someone new. So listen out for that song. Sometimes these songs and signs and symbols, they mean absolutely nothing to you right now. And then suddenly in about 6 weeks' time, you're like, oh, just heard the song. Oh, just met someone new. Oh, they've got loads of books on their shelves that are travel guides. So these are like little signposts for you to keep your eyes peeled for. Now, talking about eyes peeled, we have the Four Cups, and this normally means that someone who has been a little bit closed off for love and basically didn't expect love to enter their life, suddenly they're surprised by the universe, because the universe steps in to bring a fulfilling relationship. So this Four of Cups, what's really wonderful is this figure is actually picking up the cup and they're pointing at it. It's like, this is the one. So I feel, you're going to be very curious about someone very, very soon, because this is the near future position. Four Cups, it basically indicates that, you're going to be sent lots of omens before you meet this person. Interesting. I'm being shown a ribbon around a tree. Now, I know you got a tree there. Let me just pull a card on that, because a ribbon around a tree, it can mean like a forget-me-not. It can be like someone from your past wants to remind you of their presence. But the person I feel that you're meeting, you don't know this person, okay? Two of Pentacles. So some of you, there's an energy here that for some of you, there may be someone that you have dealt with in the past. They may come in to remind you of their presence, but the Seven of Wands, it really indicates that you're protecting your heart against this person. You don't trust this person, and you're not giving up on love. You're not giving up on destiny intervening to bring you this love. I mean, Four Cups is a very interesting card, because it can indicate that the universe is trying to send you someone into your world, but if you've been a little bit closed off to love because of your previous experiences, it's kind of an indication like, I know you're really busy. Two of Pentacles is like, find balance in your life, be flexible, open yourself up to the rhythm of life, and, don't overextend yourself and be so busy that you cannot create space for love. Seven of Wands indicates don't fight fate when it's partnered with the Wheel of Fortune there. So I feel There is an energy of choice. So this could be, as I said, if you're talking to someone already, for example, it could be a choice between this person and someone new that you're about to meet. However, if you're not talking to someone at this moment in time, it could be someone you used to deal with or were in a relationship with. They may reach out to you and you're like, not about it, okay? Because I feel like you're letting the right one in here. But the universe is stepping in. Fortune and fate is entering the mix in order to bring you the person that is meant for you. And that's why you got the Clover card, you got the Wheel of Fortune, and these two cards indicate the hand of the universe is coming in to offer you a divine union that is more fulfilling than any experience you've ever had in the past. And some of you have not had a relationship in the past. You've been super independent and self-sufficient to the point where you may have even felt like giving up on love. So it doesn't matter how old you are, whether you are 85 or whether you are 23, whatever age, you're vibing at a frequency and fate is intervening to put you in the path to meet this person. It's a fated relationship. You're meant to meet this person, okay? Now, again, we have that Two of Pentacles. Interesting that it's showing up. And this is your advice to yourself in this moment. You're really busy. You know, when you've got it partnered with the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands, this can indicate that you're overstretched or you need to find a little bit more harmony in life. This indicates that you need to have balance between hard work or your projects if you're retired, for example, and if you've got family responsibilities, but also to have fun, to let your hair down, do something for you. So that Two of Pentacles indicates that you need to compromise in some way or find some level of balance where you can have it all. You can have whatever it is that you want in life. And things have been difficult. There may have been a lot of change around you right now, but I do see change happening for your benefit. Also, the Two of Pentacles can indicate that, yes, you're focused on your finances right now, but also it can indicate that there's a choice of two. So let me just pull a card on this because we have the Page of Cups, and this is the external environment. Now, this means the universe. Circumstances outside yourself that you cannot control. This is that position. And you got a Page of Cups. So the universe is saying, look, we got someone in mind. We're sending someone your way. Everybody else you're kind of like connected to right now, you can measure them against this person. But when you meet this new person, there's going to be no competition. This is the one. So let me just pull a card on this Two of Pentacles for you. We got the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. I mean, you see me shuffle the cards. You got a Page of Cups right here coming after this. You saw me shuffle the cards here. We got a Two of Pentacles. So this is like either side of your energy. You've also got a Five of Pentacles right here. Pay close attention to your synchronicities in your reading. Five of Pentacles means you need to let someone go. So this could also indicate someone who abandoned you in a connection or made you feel like you didn't know where you stood. They were inconsistent, or you know, they sort of like ghosted you, or you just felt like you didn't know where you stood. This person may try to make a comeback, but this Page of Cups, I feel like the surprise is there. You're not even going to have any competition when you meet this new person. But with that Five of Pentacles, it can also indicate you've been praying for a love like this. And now your wish is being delivered because you have the Wheel of Fortune that came out and the Clover. I feel with the Five of Pentacles, some of you may also have had an experience in the past where there's been abandonment issues, and you may feel that sometimes it can be difficult. Like if there's nobody about that is sparking your attention, sometimes it's tempting to go back to something or someone you used to know because you just feel like you know how they operate, you know how it's going to go. And if you feel like nothing's going on right now, it can be tempting because, you know, we can sometimes fall back into those cycles. But I feel like this time round it's different. You know, that Knight of Swords says it's all change. You're responding differently to circumstances that you've maybe dealt with before. So some of you are cutting someone out from the past and really closing that chapter. Also with the Five of Pentacles, some of you have been feeling a little bit unwell or under the weather, and you're just, you know, getting back to best or taking the time that you need in order to, you know, put yourself in a position to find love. But I mean, that Five of Pentacles can also indicate that, you know, this is the love that you've been longing for. And as you see, we've got the Page of Cups here. So I definitely see high-level commitment coming in, the start of something really special. This is a romantic attraction. This is an indication that there is a psychic bond between you and this person. It's a transformative relationship. And I also feel that this person's going to be so enthusiastic to get to know you. They're going to make the effort. And I feel they're very loving and loyal. And the dream of love becomes your reality. And it's going to surprise you, is what I see there as well. So that's quite exciting. Now, we do have the Five of Pentacles. It's in the hope and a fear position. So some of you may have been ghosted in the past, and you have a fear that someone, when you start to open up to that level of intimacy, that they're just going to leave you hanging. But this new person is not going to do that at all, okay? Some of you are healing from that behavior from someone else. But the Five of Pentacles can also indicate, especially in this position, because you read it in the reverse as well as the upright. Now, interestingly, the reverse is much more positive than the upright. So it can indicate that, you know, suddenly hope returns. Suddenly there is a new option in the mix. You're about to meet someone new, and everything else that you've known with regards to relationships kind of like falls behind. So this is very much a new chapter for you. Now, your outcome energy, we have the Ten of Swords. Something is ending. Okay, which clears space for a new beginning. It may be difficult to let go of the past or close that chapter, but it is for your highest good. And when you get this card, it can also indicate that you are having lots of epiphanies, because of course swords are all about the mind. And this is about you responding differently to challenging situations and ending an old way of thinking. So it could be that you're going to have a little bit more confidence in yourself. The King of Swords there also indicates international energy, okay, someone from overseas, but it can also indicate someone that you're curious about and leaves a lasting impression, someone who's really good at communicating. This person could be strong Gemini in their chart. Doesn't have to be. There's also a little bit of Pisces going on here as well. A little bit of Scorpio, Cancerian energy. I would also say a little bit of Leo, a little bit of Sagittarius, Aries energy as well. Doesn't have to be sun, moon, or rising, but I feel this person is a very passionate person. They're a deep thinker, is what I see here as well. This person's very thoughtful, and I feel this person, you know, they will pursue you. They will let you know how they feel. So I'm just going to pull some final cards on that outcome energy, because I feel like those of you that have a choice, because I feel the majority energy from this reading, there's a choice. And I feel like you end something in order to start something afresh with someone new. And that's what I've got coming on in here. Now, whether this is a cerebral end to something, so that's really like laying the ghosts to the past, to bed, and just not revisiting, or whether this is like, you know, verbally letting someone go and saying, you know what, it's finally over, so that you can enter into something with somebody else, is what I see there. Now, interesting, we've got the Ten of Swords, but we also have the Three of Swords there. So things have been hard, but you've been mending, because you have Eight of Pentacles there. We got the Death card. Something is finally over, and now you're starting to romance your life. Okay, Three of Swords, it can be hard to let go of someone or something that has been a constant in your life, but it also feels like it's the end of something that has been painful. So I feel like you're not holding on to anything that has continuously hurt you. The Eight of Pentacles indicates that, you know, you are working on yourself right now. You're learning more about what you're capable of, but also Eight of Pentacles can indicate that you're trying to break a cycle of repeat, because this can be like a schedule, or it can be a repetitive cycle or routine that's in your life. And the Three of Swords can be like old habits die hard. You know, sometimes it's just hard to catch a break or find time to put yourself in a situation to do something for you. But I feel like you're changing circumstances, because you have the Death card there and the Moon card. These are two major arcana cards that indicates change. What is below you right now? The Moon energy. I feel like you're about to meet someone who becomes a companion, someone who is very romantic, someone who is a dream come true. But the Moon always indicates that something that is hidden will be revealed. And I feel the universe is orchestrating a meeting between you and someone new. And I feel it will be a high-level commitment long-term, okay? So let me just go and get some final cards before we close your reading. Now, I am picking up a small energy. It's very, very small. So I didn't really mention it before, but it's popping up again, so I must mention it. Some of you actually have a friend who has feelings for you, okay? They're harboring feelings for you. I feel like this person is never going to tell you, which is unfortunate, but I actually feel like you see them as a friend and you don't really want to cross that line anyway. So I thought I'd mention it, but because I'm getting this energy, they're not really going to tell you about it. I feel like that one is going to be like unrequited love for them, but ultimately I feel like you're not really seeing them in that romantic fashion in the first place. So now your final cards, we got fun. So this is uplifting fun. This is about you letting your hair down, opening your heart, but reigniting that lust for life and reconnecting to a part of yourself that's very playful. Okay, so I mean, this is also like up in the air, travel. So maybe I'm seeing Morocco as one of those books as well. So all of a sudden, those books have just returned to the water because I'm scrying at the same time as doing a reading. And now I'm being highlighted Morocco. So this could be a place where you would see that maybe, or maybe it's a place you're going, or maybe it's a place this person's been or is from. So please take it as it resonates. But your final card there is soul connection. So again, it highlights that there is love coming in, that this is new love, and it's a meeting of minds and a meeting of hearts. And this relationship, it was destined to be, okay? I know that your ancestry is making sure that you meet this new person before you decide. So I'm just going to go and get a trinket or a rune before we close. Okay, so we have a clock, okay, which indicates divine timing. Don't feel the pressure of time. Of course, take the initiative to do things for you and put yourself in a position to change your life in some way or open yourself up to meeting new people. But I feel divine timing is at play here, and you're going to realize why you were put on pause. It's almost like you're breaking the chains to the past. And also, we have a swan. Now, swans, they are very protective of love, and they tend to mate for life as well. But also, I feel this is about you transitioning. You know, you are someone who's going to get a lot of attention. You're very beautiful, both inside and out. You actually are very attractive. You have a beautiful soul, and that really reflects on the outside as well. So have confidence in yourself. You are lovable, but I feel that with grace, you're being guided to meet this person, and I feel like you will find your divine counterpart very soon. I feel like, you know, you're going to be talking to someone new, and I feel with the Four Cups, it feels very much like something is coming to an end, or you're letting go of something in the next 6 weeks, and you're opening your heart to something really, really special moving forward. Okay, so we'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you, my beautiful Aquarians. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel, completely free for you. All you have to do is press that little notification bell. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is actually very important for me too. So thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians, and love and light.